What's up, everybody? The Big Boss here, back with another video. This time I'm going to be breaking down this Tony Hawk clip that I put up on Instagram. Because I've had a lot of people ask me questions about it. So I'm going to play it for you guys. I'm going to break it down so you know what we're looking at. Hopefully it helps you understand how to get these high score combos. Let's check this out, and hopefully I hope this helps you out. Once you get it down, let's play a game of Skate, and let's see what's good. You know what I mean? Alrighty, bro. Here we go. So I'm gonna play the clip. Alright, so here we go. First thing I do, I don't know if this is true about this iteration, but with the original Tony Hawk, when your special bar was full, you would ollie higher and get more air on the half pipes, quarter pipes. So the first thing I do before I start a big combo is make sure my special bar is filled. In this case right here, I'm gonna start off this combo by doing back-to-back 900s. But before I do my first trick, the very first thing I do is I tap up twice, and then I hit jump. So the first thing I do after my special bar is filled, I go back and forth on a half pipe or quarter pipe to make sure that I have enough air. Also, make sure because of your stats, the first thing I do is I fill up the rail stats and the manual stats, because that's for the most part what I use. Also, make sure that when you're going to start off your trick for maximum air, you start off on regular. So if your character is goofy footed, make sure he's in the right position. If he's regular, make sure he's in the right position, not in switch. That's going to help you get started with your trick. And then the first thing you do before you start your trick, or at least what I do, is I'm trying to do 2 900s back to back off of a revert. So the first thing I do before I do my first 900, which you're going to see right here, is I tap up twice. And what that's going to do, it's going to do a trick called boneless. And you'll see that right here. So tap up twice and then let go of A. As soon as you let go, so tap up twice and then let go of the jump button or the action button. I don't know what it's called in this game. It's the A button or the X button, depending on if you're PlayStation or Xbox. And so what you're going to do is tap up twice. As soon as you let go of the A button, we're going to go into our trick. So in this case, I'll let go of the A button, then I'm going to do the 900, which you'll see right here. On land, as soon as I land it, I tap RT. I use Xbox. So I tap RT. If you're on PlayStation, tap R2. As soon as you come down on the ramp, that's going to cause you to do a revert. So you're going to spin, and it's going to keep the trick going. After you do the revert, push up, down, or down, up, whatever you want, to manual. Although typically, once your manual is all the way up on the stats, I don't think it really matters. But I typically push down, up to do a regular manual, not a nose manual. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I always just push down, up. So, trick on land, RT or R2, and then manual, and then because we got maximum air and our special bar is full, in this case, I'm going to go back and I'm going to do another 900, which you'll see right here. Alright, so there's another 900. If you look at that score right now, it's somewhere in the 20,000s, okay? And that's realistically, for the most part, off of 2 tricks, 2 900s. which I think the 900 is worth 9,000 points. So if one 900 is worth 9,000 points, two is worth 18,000. But because of the boneless, because of the reaver, and because of the manual, you've added a few extra pieces to it. Which right after the score, if you look at the multiplier, whatever that number is, it's that score. So even though it's only 20,000, right, versus 18,000, you think, oh, you're only getting 2,000 more points, but then we got the multiplier, so then it's 20,000 times 5, you know. So 20,000 times 5, that's 100,000 points off of 2 tricks, 2 900s, and you're already at 100,000 points, right? All right, and then on the land, when you land, I'm gonna hit the RT or R2 button again for another reaver, and I'm gonna manual again, which you'll see right here. All right, now on the manual, I'm gonna come up to the lip on this ramp, and you have the option. You can either do a lip trick, and then you can come down, revert, and try and grind the next one. Because my stats aren't up on the lip tricks, I'll try and avoid them when I'm going for a high score combo. Instead, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, off the manual, go to a grind. Now, between grinds and when you jump to the next grind, whether it's a manual, another grind, whatever it is, I always do a flip trick in between. And I do the flip trick according to what I'm trying to do. So if I'm trying to go straight forward, I will just push up and push my X or square button. So I'll do a flip trick. If I'm trying to veer off to the left or the right, I'll tap left, release the jump button, and then I'll do my trick. And that will help guide me to where I'm going next. So in this case, off that rail, we went straight forward. So I pushed up and the flip trick button. So once I land, I'm going to manual, and then real quickly, I'm going to jump. Now in this case, when you get very, very close to rails, you want to avoid doing flip tricks because your board can get stuck on the rail if you don't have your ollie stats up, which I do not at the moment. So after landing, I jump. After I land, I manual, I jump real quickly, and then I grind. So you grind. So you do, you know, whatever grind you want. Keep in mind, all of these little, every trick adds +1 to your multiplier. All right, so so off of this one, if you notice, off of every trick for the most part, or off of every grind or manual, I am for the most part doing a flip trick. Now, this one right here, in this case, because there's a wall in front of you, it will help you keep your trick going. It'll add another point to the multiplier, and you'll be able to re-stabilize yourself if you're grinding or manualing. So I'm doing a wall plant. So the way you do that is you go towards a wall, you release the jump button, then you push the jump button again when you hit the wall, and you will do a wall plant, and it's going to launch you off that wall. And then you can either manual or grind depending on what's in front of you. So see that there? Another thing that's also going to help you in this case, if you see those channel gaps, even though they're only like 500 points, 650 points, 200 points, whatever they are, each one will give you a +1 on the multiplier, which means that even though it's only, let's say 400 points, because I'm not sure what it's worth, let's say it's only 400 points, right? But +1 on your multiplier, that 400 point gap turned into a, in this case, 20-some thousand point gap. That's where the multipliers really make a difference. So in this case right here, I just kept doing wall plants. I'll be honest with you, I was trying to get off this rail, My balance was also really unsteady, so it was difficult to hit. I was a little bit disappointed on this one that by the time I finally got to jump off of the or what I thought was going to be off the lip there from my grind, I thought I was going to hit the floor and continue my manual. And if you look at it in this instance, I do hit the floor and keep manualing, but because I tapped that ramp before, it actually canceled my trick, so it closed out my trick. And then by the time I manualed, even though it looks like one constant combo, it technically counts it as two. So that kind of sucks. But we did make it over 1,000,000 points. So 1.3 mil is what we got up to. So that was pretty cool. And one of the big things that I do to help me get these big combos is I start off with a special. The 900 is the special trick worth the most points, 9,000 points. So that alone right there, you're gonna get a quick 100,000 right off the bat. And don't forget the multipliers. So if you look right here, we end with a multiplier of 46 and a score of 29,300. That means that if we were to do all these tricks without the multiplier, it would have only been 29,000 points. All right. But because we did it one after the other and we grouped them together with the reverts, the manuals, each one of those items will add 1 to the multiplier. So now instead of a 29,000 point trick, it's 29,000 times 46 exponential growth for the most part. So that's how you end up getting those high scores. You keep in mind that as your scores get higher, your balance gets more difficult. Let me know if you like it. I hope you liked it. I hope this helps you. Let me know how if it works out for you. If it did work out for you, tag me in your post. If you post it, tag me so I can check it out. Maybe we'll get a game of Skate going here. I love this game. This is my second day with this game, but this is the game I was playing back in the day when I used to play video games. We're talking 17 years ago. That's a long time ago, man. So I hope you all enjoy that. I appreciate everybody. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell. Be notified every time I put out a new video. Appreciate you all. And I'll see you all in the next one.